Hi everyone, it's Landy Martin. I'm a professional network marketer. Welcome back to my channel. I love helping you create big teams and cultures that no one will ever want to leave. Today's video is going to be about 6 things that you can control. You know, when you're in business, when you're in network marketing, there's so many things that are beyond your control. So many things that we spend our time on that we can't control, whether or not somebody's joining our business, whether or not somebody's unhappy about something, right? We just can't control so many things. So I'm going to give you 6 things that you need to spend your time on. Number 1 is your focus. Okay. Are you focused on fixing problems and finding solutions? Or are you focused on the problem and being anxious and negative around the problem? Are you wallowing in your struggle and your negativity? Okay, find the positive, focus on the positive. You can control that. You can choose to see the glass half empty or the glass half full. You can choose how you view the world, okay? You can choose, your approach. So focus is something you control. You can choose whether or not you're in 5 different network marketing companies, going broke trying to order products and talk about 5 different things, right? Or you can focus in one company. So focus is the number 1 thing I'm going to say that you have control over. Number 2 is your reactions to situations. Are you getting angry, panicked, worried? Are you wanting to give up? Do you see the opportunity in the challenges to grow? Are you looking at like, this is happening for me, not against me? How are you reacting to situations? How are you reacting to people? Okay, so that's the second thing you can control is your own reactions. Number 3, your forgiveness. Your forgiveness. How hard are you on others? Are you holding grudges when someone does something, whether intentional or not? Because grudges, they punish you and not them. That's the problem with grudges. When you carry around that kind of stuff, a lot of times the other person doesn't even know. So it's just such a negative thing to keep in your heart. So, forgive, give it to your God, and free yourself. For me, that's Jesus Christ. That's my God. So number 4, your consistency. How consistent are you? Are you being consistent every day? Are you showing up for yourself and your business? You're going to set your own standard for how consistent you are. But I can tell you this, if you have any kids, you were probably consistent at feeding them, right? You were consistent at making them food, making their lunches, making their breakfast, especially when they were young and couldn't do it themselves. You didn't say, well, I think I'll just put off feeding them for today. So why would you put off your business? I'm not saying that your business is the same as your child, right? But it is something that does require you to feed it. It does require your attention. So, you kind of got to have that, whether you feel like it or not, you got to get it done. Okay. So that the consistency is the 4th thing you can control. And number 5 is your education. How much education are you doing? Are you learning about the products and the company and the industry? Are you learning about growing and becoming a leader? Are you doing personal development 20 minutes a day? You don't know how to solve a problem unless you're educated, right? And, you find out who it is that you need help when you're educated. You learn more about yourself when you're educated. You're going to level up, okay? So you control your education. Anybody can read for 10 minutes a day. Anybody can read 10 pages a day. And if you read 10 pages a day, you'll read a book in a month because that'll be 300 pages in a month. Last thing I'm going to talk about is your time. Now, we like to think that we don't control our time, but we do. If you actually do a schedule and show 24 hours and you section off the time you spend showering, the time you spend getting the kids ready, the time you do this, that, sleeping, mark off 8-9 hours, you're going to see how much time you have in a day. You are going to see how much time. And, when you really start holding yourself accountable to what you're doing, is what you're doing furthering you getting closer to your goals, or is it getting further away? It's one thing to look at. So, you have control over how you plan your day, what you do in your day. Now, some days it might be crazy. You might not be able to get a lot done, but you have to squeeze in something. Y'all, you can reach out to 5 people in 5-10 minutes. There's always time to do the things that are important to you. There just always is time. Some of the busiest people in the world are successful people. So, but they don't waste a lot of time. We all have the same amount of time. The only difference is how much time do we waste? Now, 30 minutes of Netflix every day adds up, right? An hour or whatever. It's 14 hours a week. It's whatever, right? How many hours? They say the average person watches however much TV. So, give up 30 minutes and do a power hour. Give up a little bit of something so that you can grow your business. There's time. I promise you there's time. So, and you know what's funny about those kind of things? Like procrastination, time, I don't have time, all this stuff. I don't know how to know the people. Those are self-defeating lies that we tell ourselves. And we've got to break that and tell ourselves positive things, because if it's working for somebody, it can work for you too. Okay. So those are my 6 things that you can control, that you can focus on. If you like the content today, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get my content next time I upload a video. Peace out. I will see you at the top.